New Dolphins wide receiver Robert Foster. And Robert, first thing I want to ask you, man, I'm looking at the sweatshirt Thrasher. Like, is that a bit of a subculture you know about? Are you on the skateboard? Like, what's that all about?
No, honestly, man, I'm just into the style of Thrasher. I do have a BMX bike, and I like, some of the little skateboarding style, yeah.
Did you grow up doing that kind of stuff?
No, I've been on bikes, though. I do play on BMX bikes every now and then, dirt bikes every now and then, but yeah, I do mess around.
I found out recently that our defensive end Emmanuel Ogba, 6'4", 280-pound Emmanuel Ogba, is a skateboarder apparently, or he used to be. That blew my mind. So I thought
Yeah,
maybe
man, get
we
on
had
the
a
wave,
connection.
a little different way, just a little different wave, man, just a different wave, different breed.
For sure. No, that's a great magazine, great photos, and like great clothing, like you mentioned. So good company there. I want to start this podcast off here a little bit and ask you just, football is obviously such a big part of a professional football player's life, but growing up from Pee Wee up to the pros, just what has football meant to you in your life?
Man, football has been everything to me, honestly. It's just allowed me to be me, expressing myself in all different phases of my life. And just honestly, just being able to help other people, being a role model. Me now being in the professional business is giving me an opportunity to just bless other people. And like I said, it's just a blessing, honestly. That's really it for me.
Yeah, we've got plenty of great opportunities for you to get involved down here in the South Florida community as well, so you can definitely check into that with Football Unites and all the fun stuff we do there. I wanted to ask you, you signed here with the Miami Dolphins. You've been with Buffalo and Washington before. What was it about Miami that made you want to come down here and sign with the Dolphins?
Man, honestly, man, just I came down here a few weeks ago, and I just got on the beach for a little bit and just sat down and just thought about a lot of life, And honestly, Miami just gave me the best opportunity, and it was willing to give me to put my foot in the door, and I was happy, So I'm definitely, like I said, it was just something that was destined for me.
So you get here coming from Alabama, college in Alabama, a couple of guys here on the roster who are fellow Crimson Tide. You were there the year that Tua came off the bench and won the national championship. What was that experience like, and what can you tell us about our quarterback here?
Man, Tua is Tua, man. One of the best to me. Very smart, work hard, just a good person in general, like good heart, And it was definitely a beautiful moment, and just seeing him and how he's transformed from the business of being in the NFL. I'm just ready to contribute and help him grow and have him help me grow. Like I said, we all have room to improve within our lives, so I'm definitely excited.
And on that defensive line as well, Rayquan Davis, and I've had a chance to meet him a couple times. He's a kind of a goofball. I like talking to Rayquan. What can you tell us about your new teammate on the defensive side of the ball?
Man, Rayquan, man, that's always been my guy. Seeing him grow and mature a lot, and just seeing how he's taking the business side of being a professional. Like, I'm definitely proud of him. Definitely, he has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to see physically within my own eyes, for sure.
So, Robert, one of the things that stands out when I go back and look at your game is the speed, man. Like, I know you probably haven't ran a 40-yard dash since the scouting combine, and I know that the combine was supposed to be a couple weeks ago. It's not happening right now, but if we put you out there in a foot race, do you think you would finish first place here in the Dolphins?
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Anybody who's willing to race, I'm willing to get down on the field. And it gotta be grass, I can't be racing on no concrete. We gotta have some cleats on, yeah, for sure.
That's the true measure of football speed, right? Cleats.
You're right. Someone can get me, anybody can get me on that track or that concrete, but I think on the grass it's a different style to it.
This has kind of been like an evergreen topic for several years now. I don't know if you're familiar with Jakeem Grant and Albert Wilson, but they both are insistent that they would take home the championship belt. So maybe you're going to be throwing your hat into that ring there with those guys.
Man, I would love to get in that little table with them. I would love to get in that table.
There you go. I'll look forward to that. Look forward to seeing it down on the practice field this year. One more question for you here, Robert. We talked about the Thrasher and skateboarding and whatnot, but is there one thing that Dolphins fans need to know about you away from the football field, whether it's an obscure hobby or a guilty pleasure? Like, what's one thing that you're really into that we might not know about?
I'm really just into just blessing people, helping the youth, Obviously, I I had a tragic moment within my life, and just realizing just because you make one mistake within your life doesn't define you. And I just honestly just want to help the youth, help the juveniles, help single mothers and things like that. So I'm a giving person, loving type of person. Honestly, that's really it.
Is there anything that you're involved in that we can maybe check out ourselves and get involved in ourselves?
Man, anything that y'all really willing to open up and allow me to speak with juveniles, I would really like to participate with that. Because like I said, it's big, you know what I mean? Like I was somewhat a juvenile, and like I said, you make one mistake and they kind of define you as that person. And I just want to refresh people's mind, like just because you make that mistake, that doesn't define you, you know what I mean? So that's me being a blessing, and that's what I really want to do, honestly.
Yeah, it's a great mindset to have. And speaking of, you mentioned, single mothers. I don't know if you're familiar with Alan Hearns, but he has a foundation called 88 Blessings, where he also helps out with single mothers and gives back that way. And Nick Needham, our cornerback, has also been involved with that as well, too. So you've got some teammates there in that same boat. Great stuff. I don't think we're going to top that closer there. I'll let you get out of here. Robert Foster, appreciate your time today, man. Thanks for doing this with us.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.